Your dog loves everyone in the family. It wags its tail for everyone. It plays with
He
everyone.
really missed
But
you
if everyone
today,
suddenly disappeared, except
didn't you,
one person,
buddy?
who would your dog choose? The answer isn't always the person who fills the food bowl, or the one who buys the toys, or even the one who spends the most time at home. Somehow, without saying a word, your dog forms a bond with one person unlike anyone else. So, how does a dog choose that one special human? Let's find out. Ask 10 dog owners who their dog's favorite person is, and most will answer without hesitation, it's me. But then something unexpected happens. Dad walks into the room, and suddenly the dog's entire body lights up. Or maybe it's the daughter who's been away at college, or the grandfather who only visits once a week. Everything you thought you knew doesn't seem so certain anymore. So, what really creates that bond? Is it food, attention, time, or is something much deeper happening? Maybe we've been asking the wrong question, because dogs aren't deciding who gives me the most. They're quietly asking, who do I trust the most? The answer begins long before your dog ever has a favorite person. Think about the moments when your dog feels uncertain: a thunderstorm, a visit to the veterinarian, a loud, unfamiliar noise. Who do they instinctively move toward? Whose face do they search for? Whose voice helps them relax? Over time, those moments begin to matter. Behavior experts call this a secure base, someone whose presence makes the world feel predictable. For a dog, predictability becomes trust, and trust slowly becomes something even stronger, a lifelong bond. But that bond isn't created in one unforgettable moment. It's built through hundreds of tiny ones. Here's something most dog owners never realize. Your dog isn't keeping score of who bought the biggest toy or the most expensive treats. It's quietly remembering something much more important. Who was there when I needed them most? Every calm voice during a thunderstorm, every patient walk when the world felt overwhelming, every gentle hand after a stressful visit to the veterinarian. By themselves, those moments don't seem extraordinary, but together, they become the foundation of trust. Your dog is collecting memories, week after week, month after month, year after year, and every memory answers one simple question. When life feels uncertain, who makes me feel okay again? There's also one mistake many owners make without realizing it. One day they're patient, the next day they're frustrated. Sometimes a behavior is allowed, other times it's punished. To us, those moments seem small. To a dog, they make the world harder to understand. Consistency builds trust. Confusion slowly weakens it. So, does your dog have one person they trust more than anyone else? In many homes, the answer is yes. Not because that person spent the most money, not because they gave the most treats, and not even because they spent the most time together, but because they became the one constant in an unpredictable world. The voice that brings comfort, the footsteps they recognize instantly, the person who makes everything feel familiar again. To us, love can be complicated. To a dog, it rarely is. Trust becomes love, and love becomes home. Maybe that's the greatest compliment a dog can ever give. Not, I love you, but I feel safest when I'm with you. The next time your dog follows one person from room to room, or waits patiently by the door for them to come home, remember this: they're not choosing the person who gives them the most. They're choosing the person who makes the world feel safe. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe to Creature Minds, because every behavior tells a story, and every story helps us understand the animals we love just a little better.